Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, TVC team, and happy International Albinism Awareness Day. Um, the dividends of the International Awareness Day is enormous. It has brought awareness of albinism to the front burner, not only here in Nigeria, but across the world. People are becoming aware of the challenges and the things that they need to do to meet those challenges or to mitigate against it's been a glorious and impactful journey and a very good project by the United Nations that member states are catching up and Nigeria is leading the pack.
If it is as impactful, how much effort would you say the government has put in place to ensure that albinos are not discriminated against?
Um, well, as you know, we're part of the persons with disability community, and so the act, the Discrimination Act, the Disability Act that the president had just signed, is a good thing, and it also further help in ensuring that the zero discrimination effort of the foundation and the project we're running will go a long way. In terms of what government have done, let me use this opportunity to call on the Nigerian government. Yes, we get their moral support, and I want to really thank the Vice President who would have been with us today but couldn't make it. He's sending a representation, which is good. But a lot more has to be done.
Now, when you say a
Albinism,
lot more has to be done, what more is left to be done?
specifically, there's a project which is a model project. African nations, the global community is applauding it. The treatment of persons with albinism who have skin cancer for free. We need to practically decentralize that treatment. It's all happening in Abuja. But the Ministry of Health, through the Health Council, have approved for the decentralization of that treatment. We need to see that happen in practical terms. It's not happening. We need to see persons with albinism giving a little bit leeway in terms of education. I'm using this opportunity to ask the federal government, make all persons with albinism go to school for free at all levels. Education is a panacea. Education will help us in terms of, so once you're educated, you're almost halfway to success. Success does not know discrimination. So education is one, health is two, economic empowerment is three, influencing policies, present policies, and where there are no policies, formulating one is
All
four.
right.
So there's a whole lot that they can do, and I know you're struggling with time.
All right, CEO, founder of the Albino Foundation, Jake Ekpele, thank you for your time on TVC Breakfast.
Nunya, it's good to have you join me right now. When it comes to, at the level of the grassroots, can you make us understand what kind of challenges do albinos face the most?
Yeah, thank you. At the grassroots, the major challenge that we face is awareness. Many people up to now, they've not gotten to know what albinism is all about, how to take care of their skin, the vision, and not only persons with albinism, the society in general, the teachers, the parents, and even the government. So that's the basic challenge that we face now, how to create advocacy and let people know what they are supposed to know.
All right, there
Thank
has been continuous commemoration of this day over the years. What impact would you say these awareness campaigns and commemorations have been?
Yes, the awareness campaign for these years has created great impact because without this foundation, many people living with albinism don't even know what albinism is all about. But for now, I would say we are approaching 70 to 80% that people now, especially in the educational sector, the children now can go to school with out problem. Some people, some level of teachers can now help, and some parents can now be bold to go to the teachers and say, look at what the challenge of. Then in the health sector, we can now know that we are supposed to protect our skin to prevent skin cancer. So the Albino Foundation, all these years, they are trying a great lot. Our boss is a fantastic person. Thank you.
All right, it's good to know that. Talk to us about the kind of assistance that albinos receive, especially where you are in Enugu.
Basically, we receive assistance from not very, I can say, not the average is not high, because our problem is financing it to go to the grassroots. Our problem is going to the grassroots. But I can say that people in the town, at least, they can now protect their skin. They know what they are supposed to do. They can now face stigmatization, discrimination, stand on their feet. As you know, our team today is still standing strong. We can now stand despite everything. We cannot take care of ourselves, but in the grassroots, it's not like that. So we are still advancing the cause.
All right. Lonye Ogbago, thank you very much for talking to us on TVC Breakfast.
Well, joining us from Abuja via Skype is the CEO, founder of the Albino Foundation, Jake Ekpele. Good morning, Mr. Jake.
Hello, good morning.
All right, quickly give us details about the walk that is about to begin in Abuja. Does it relate with the theme for this year, Standing Strong?
Yeah, well, I want to say this is Professor Douglas Anele standing in for the CEO,
Okay.
Mr. Jake Pele.
Right.
Yes, the walk is in consonance with the major theme of today's International Albinism Awareness Day, which is Standing Strong. Ever since Pastor Jake Pele came up with the vision and floated the Albino Foundation in 2006, the foundation has made tremendous progress in trying to meet the core mandate of the foundation, which is to make life better and more meaningful for persons living with albinism. So I can tell you with all certainty that what we are doing today, the work that we are on now, is actually in harmony, is in furtherance of the major theme of today.
All right, Dr. Anele, I can see a gathering of a lot of people now waiting to go out on a rally. What will be your message to people today, and where will you be going?
Oh, well, we have even started the rally already. My message to every person living in Nigeria and in this planet is this: that persons living with albinism in Nigeria are now out. We are gathering the necessary momentum to take the Nigerian society, to take the world by storm. We are trying to unfold the incredible potentials that are deposited inside every living albino in Nigeria today. Enough with the discrimination, enough with the stigmatization. We are done with all those harmful social cultural practices that tend to marginalize, stigmatize, and then dehumanize persons living with albinism.
Beyond the walk, Dr. Anele, how about schools and organizations where people living with albinism school and work as well? What are the plans in place to ensure that they as well ensure there is no discrimination against people living with albinism?
It's one of the core areas our foundation have been working assiduously. In fact, in yesterday's program that is a preliminary to today's event, there is a collaborative effort with CBM called Seeing is Believing that are providing visual aids to children, particularly those of school age. We are doing serious advocacy in schools to make sure that no albino child is disadvantaged simply because of lack of melanin. And in workplaces, we have had instances of albinos with the requisite qualifications that are denied employment simply because of their skin color. And it is amazing that people we don't consider the inner person. It is the outward appearance that matters to them. And let me correct you, please. I'm not Dr. Anele, I'm a professor. I'm Professor Douglas Anele, and I stand as a role model for young albino children to know that they can do it, they can surpass the modest achievement. People like me, people like Pastor Jacob Pele, people like Dr. Edio Nyanko.
All right.
The modest achievement we have recorded, they can surpass it.
All right. Thank you very much, Professor Douglas Anele. We really